Hello everybody, it's Corey from Gemini Guitar and we're back today for some easy atmospherics. So this one's a good one for beginners and novice guitar players who want to play this sort of thing. Basically what's happening is it's a 3-octave idea, or an idea spanning 3 octaves. So let's have a look at what's going on. We're starting at the 17th fret and we're going to be working with the 2nd and the 1st string. You can see the picking pattern that I'm using by looking at the picking hand view. So it's going to work like this to begin with. Then I'm going to shift to the 15th fret, just do the same thing. 13th and 12th fret, same thing. 10th fret, same thing. A little bit different here. We're going to use the 2nd string and then the 1st string open, 8th fret on the 2nd string. Shift to the 7th fret on the 2nd string. And then finish up just gently strumming where our index sits on the 5th fret on string 2 and hitting the 1st string with it. So that's what's known as resolving. So we started up on the higher E note. And we finished on the lower E note. So let's listen to this. Now moving on from there, I did use my middle finger in the introduction, so we'll do that again. You can use your first finger if you'd like. Slide into the note. That'll be on the 9th fret on string 2. What you'll notice here is I'm using not only the 3rd string, but also the 2nd and 1st string. So this time we're using 3 strings. So because we've got that extra string to work with, it gives us a chance to spread out a bit. So the 9th fret on string 3, all the fretted notes are on string 3, so that's pretty easy. Then the open strings with it. So we go shift down to the 7th and then the 5th. 4th and then 2nd fret. You can use here, there's 2 things you can do. Open 3rd string, which is the G note. Or you can use the 5th fret on string 4. Oops. Actually, what were we doing there? Let's have a look. Yep, so we'll do that. So it'll be 4th string to 2nd, then 1st string and back. So far we'll get this, just to put it into context. Actually, I noticed I was doing something different, so I'll explain that. So a little bit different rhythmically, so hitting these notes on the beat. So we'll use open 3rd, open 2nd. Change the bass note. We need to use the 4th string now because we've got nowhere else to go on the 3rd string. That's F sharp. 3rd finger works best. And then just finishing up, you can either pick through the E minor chord. My first finger is sitting at fret 2 on the 4th string, and I'm just strumming through 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. Or you can just pick them. Now, for this last half, all the bass notes are actually in the same octave, but they're going to occur sometimes on the different strings. So we're going to start on the 5th string. We're going to do E, D, C, B, A. I'm going to use the open 3rd and 2nd string with that idea. And as far as the next lot of bass notes goes, a couple of different options you can do. I think what I did in the intro was something like this. So I just played the G, the F sharp, and the G. 3, 2, 3. And then I was just going to do an open E minor chord. Oops. If you want to get creative, you might use the 5th fret, 3rd and 2nd fret. Oops. It's entirely up to you. And then the very last part, we're going to do the bass notes on string 6, so it starts to thicken things up a lot. I'm using the middle pickup on the DBZ Halcyon here, and I find that gives a blend of thickness and clarity, so it's not too muddy. And what we're going to do then is we're going to do the 12th fret to begin with, and we're going to use the open 4th and 3rd strings for our open strings. 10th fret, 8th fret and 7th fret, 5th fret. You could do the same bass note sequence again if you'd like. I gotta be honest, I can't remember what I did in the intro. Sometimes my memory gets the better of me. Anyway, so that gives you the general idea and you can experiment with that. Now the very last chord I'm using, I did an acoustic lesson on this very voicing. Those 4 notes there make up an E minor add 9. You hear that a bit from bands like Dream Theater. It's got that sort of proggy metal type of sound. And obviously In My Darkest Hour by Megadeth has a bit of that. But with the D note, that's fret 3 string 2, and then the A note, fret 5 string 1. And even if you want to there, you could do natural harmonics, just to finish. So no hard and fast rules, just check out the basic idea, experiment with it, and then I'm sure you'll be able to get very, very creative with it. It's a very simple idea, but the thing is you can mix and match notes, generally move it into, it'll probably work in the key of C major and G major. We're in the key of G major here, or E minor. That's because those 2 scales, most of the natural notes are in those scales. So it works pretty well. But anyways, that's about it from me for today. So I hope you've enjoyed it. And until the next lesson, bye for now.